I'm hearing rumors of something nasty creeping through Bergenhafen. It starts out as plain.
Loners hearing rumors.
Demon plants and
I heard rumors
tentacles
that Quix is doing another CataTide right here, right now.
My contacts reckon it started in the pit, the town's poorest district. So do me a solid and get it
And he's
stopped.
doing it at the pit. I'm back with another one.
Turns out
Another
I
CataTide with my bots.
Loner spies point to
Here
the
to relax, slay rats, and kill chaos.
heretical transaction.
Playing this this Great Hammer build again. We explained before. It's just red. That's all it is. Yeah, it's my Knights and Carmine armor. I think that's what this is called, with the Crimson Hammer. And the corn portrait in the bottom left corner that I have there with all the skulls. But it's a pretty effective build still, nonetheless. I had fun playing it last time that I played it. I don't play it too often. And I gotta get used to playing Foot Knight here again real quick. Gotta get into the mindset of Foot Knight. It's been a minute. So it's always been a minute with any build I play here. I very often kind of play a different career, kind of just about like every game, just about. So I mix it up quite often. So sometimes I gotta get back into the swing of things of how to play a certain career. Especially when I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, the way that I do. I got a lot better at doing the commentary. I think, in my opinion, as I've been doing these more often. Oh no, you can tell me what you think. I've been getting a lot of really kind comments from you guys about the chill vibes and stuff, and I always appreciate those kinds of comments. Thank you, Dwarf. I guess I can keep picking up these ammo bags as well. I'm gonna check back here for an item. Sometimes it spawns. Turns out it's a bomb. And yeah, so like I said, I don't really play a build like this too often. I usually play with the Great Sword or the Bretonnian Longsword. Get him, wizard. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was a big charge. Ooh. An early rat ogre here. I'm gonna try to do something that I might regret. I'm gonna run to get this healing drought. And I'm gonna try to run back over here. It's a fucking... Oh, I hit the little sign right there. I got a bunch of specials here that are threatening me. And I'm not worried about the Rat Ogre as much as I am the specials. And I know they're going to... yeah. Eat that. I'll down this just to be safe. I'm not going to go into that little corner there. He's just going to trap me.
We're stronger together. Come back.
And I really want to try to get on the other side of him. I don't want to go too far out and drag a whole bunch of ambient mobs. And I'll just kind of kite back to the original position here while clearing up these other rats. Be careful not to back myself into a corner here. And then we start the dance, which I've immediately failed. But let's try again. I'll get a charge on him so I get a bit of attack speed, though it's gonna make him do a charge attack, and then we exhaustingly... How much space? I don't usually fight down here. I wanted to check how much space I have real quick. And then we do the exhausting Rat Ogre dance. I'm going to try to get on the other side of him here. So... I hate having to focus when I play sometimes, man. It's sometimes when you get moments like this, so it's a bit inevitable. I mean, I know some people can do this in their sleep, but yeah, that's why I like to play with the bots, because I don't generally like to focus when I'm playing, especially when when I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. Which I enjoy doing, you know. I enjoy talking with you guys, and I enjoy having a more personal or like familiar sense of like community, rather than just simply uploading no commentary at all. I like talking with everybody here and stuff. And I know I respond to some comments like pretty ridiculously. Like I respond with like huge walls of text and stuff. And I just hope that anybody that that's watching that have seen me respond in such a way. I just hope any of you understand that I'm not trying to like be argumentative or anything like that. I genuinely like talking with everybody, and I like answering any comments that people post and any questions that people have and stuff like that.
Oh, bollocks. You still know, Ale. Take Tom for all. Backstabber, did you see it? Gas rat? Yeah, it's a gas rat.
What's this rat doing, man?
Scrapper, don't make a juicy target for the blade. Gun rat.
Did I not get him up? guess I didn't.
There, gas rat. Fire rat's dead. The assassin's dead.
There's another assassin, I think.
Gun rat, get clear.
Feels good to be burning something, doesn't it, Saltspire?
Flames to lend themselves.
What the hell's the assassin doing?
You old dog. You'll make me blush.
What? That's not how
But yeah, you know, I also say this quite a bit, like in regards to how I play and certain builds that I run. It's all subjective. It's very much catered to my style of play and how I like to have fun. You know, I've said this before. You know, anybody that wants to change anything on the builds that I do, they're just a blueprint. You know, they're not going to be good in every situation for everybody in particular. You know, no build is. They're just a blueprint to how I'm playing and to what I try to accomplish in a game. And I understand that, you know, some of them can probably be a little bit more efficient in certain areas. Oh, I knew that was a low chance shot, but oh, come on, center. There you go. But I kind of like put them in the description every time just so people can like understand a little bit like what I'm doing. And you know what it is I'm trying to accomplish, and you know that objective of what I want to accomplish in a game is going to be different than what you may want to accomplish. So like, you know, don't be afraid. I mean, if you know how if you know how to deal damage, like with certain talents, if you know what talents are going to benefit you in certain portions of the map, and you know what properties and what weapons are going to be beneficial, then
What happened?
then really it's just a matter of just, you know, just tailoring a build to whatever you want to achieve in a game, and then just executing it. You know, it's just I mean, there are some things that I got like from reading. This leads to the next area, but you know what? I'm gonna take the long way around. This video's already kind of long, seeing as how I was fighting that rat ogre for quite a while at the beginning, but yeah, whatever. It's gonna be a long video. And but what the hell was I talking about? But like, if you can understand, you know, what certain talents do, you don't really need any builds. You know, ideally, somebody explains to you what every single property does in every single situation in the game, what every trait does, what every weapon can do, you know, what every talent is capable of, what every career is capable of in every situation. You know, every single career has the potential to be S tier, if you will. You know, if anybody wants like a tier list of you know, what's good and what's not, every career has the potential to be S tier, you know. Not every career is going to be S tier with you in particular, you know. But there may be a combination of weapons, of talents, of properties and traits that make you enjoy playing the career. And you know, if you can find those, then you can potentially make a career in S tier for you. You know, it's all subjective. The game is so subjective, and I feel like at this point, it's also quite balanced. Again, that's my opinion. That's a subjective opinion. But I feel like the game is more balanced than it has ever been. I think Fat Shark has done a pretty good job at balancing the game. They have made questionable balance changes that you can argue has. Wow, that Warfire Thrower totally did like a get down, Mr. President, for that Gatling cutter, man. But Fat Shark has made balance changes that you can argue have made certain aspects of careers less fun, and like I get that. Come here, dwarf. What the fuck? Whatever. Fuck you then. Trying to give him the heal. There you go. But overall, I think those changes have been healthy for the game, for the balance of the game, for the pace of the game that ultimately I think Fat Shark wants people to have. Which you know you have to understand, if the game is their vision, you know. Yes, the vision, of course, should be aided by the people that are playing it. I agree with that 100%. You know, you wanna make changes and do things that are going to be fun for the people that are playing it and buying it and giving you money doing so. You know. But I'm also sure that you know, Fat Shark just, you know, it's their baby. I have no doubt. You know, I've seen some of their streams and stuff, their developer streams, and some of them seem very passionate about the game. They're not the best at playing it, you know, but there's no denying that, you know, they take the time to polish a lot of things. And you know, everything takes work, everything takes time. It all takes money. And I'm not trying to give like I'm not trying to give like an all excuses pass to Fat Shark for everything that they've done, but at the same time, I mean, the game's here. We're enjoying playing it, and yeah, you know, if you're super passionate about it as a player, you of course want it to succeed and stuff and whatnot. So you may find certain decisions that they make are counter to what vision you think would be most beneficial. But I mean, it's all subjective, man. You know, no one really knows. No one really knows.
Bandages.
You know, people are gonna find the game a little bit too demanding in certain areas. They're gonna find it too tedious. And others, some people are gonna find it hella fun. Some people are gonna enjoy the grind. Some people are gonna hate the grind.
I think it's this way. Probe up. Stop spraying into the gas. Gas. Face.
Damn Stormbringer, turning his head.
There's just what we need.
You know what? I'm just happy the game exists, and it's in the state that it is. Because like I said, I personally think the game is pretty balanced where it's at right now.
Always something in store.
I lurk on the forums a lot. on all the forums, on every single forum, I do a lot of lurking. And I've noticed since the recent update that there really just hasn't been as many people complaining about other careers. The most complaining that I last remember hearing about was, of course, with Outcast Engineer, with all of his bombs, which I was never vocal about, but I too personally felt like those bombs were a little overwhelming, you know, in certain cases. I do think they were a little bit overpowered, I believe. But ever since that particular nerf, I really haven't been hearing too much talk about you know, other careers and, you know, sucking the fun out of certain aspects of the game. I think I saw like a Steam forum post, I think, like once about, I think, Ground Knight's recent buff with his infinite cleave. But that's kind of it.
Stinks like Bretonian cheese at midsummer with a whiff of goat dung too. Don't eat any of it.
Damn, all these windows are broken. Yeah, whatever. They'll just all come in. I'll just fight them. There is a cheese spot right there where I'm pointing at that you can go to and kind of funnel all the enemies up to you. But I'm not gonna do that. So that's boring. I'm gonna stay down here on the bottom floor and I'm gonna fight them all. Though I do have to go up here to hit the objective. And we're getting in there. I really love this mid of it. There's so much infantry that spawns in here, man. It's so much infantry. It's so fun. And yeah, this Shield of Faith is going to deal so much damage. Ooh. Love to see it. I know I've apologized to this as before too. You know, I've said this before, but you know, I apologize if I kind of like babble on a lot and I repeat certain topics. I do sometimes get stuck in you know, talking about certain things while I'm playing. The autopilot of trying to play. And oh, look at this bubble! Oh yeah, baby! Oh my God! That's what I needed in my life in this Remy moment. Was that Sigmar bubble? Holy shit, that felt good. But I get stuck talking about certain things sometimes, and like I said, I talk while I play these, so. Sometimes the multitasking can get the better of me, and I get stuck. Oh yes, dude, give it to me again. Oh. Another big bubble. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, you love to see it. Holy fucking shit, those Sigmar bubbles, man. Absolutely massive. Oh my God, it's so satisfying seeing that. And that's something else too, like even if I'm playing with other people and I see other people do that kind of shit, it still feels good, you know? I know some people want to be the one to do those kinds of things themselves in game. They want to get all the kills, they want to get all the green circles, but like I just want to have fun. I just want to see satisfying things, you know. And even if it's other people doing it, it still feels really good. I don't care if other people are getting green circles. As long as they're putting on a good show for me, you know, that's what really matters. That's kind of what I hope people get out of these videos a little bit. They kind of get the same satisfaction I'm getting in ways. And again, that just speaks to, you know, how I want people to, you know, just have more fun playing the game. I don't upload any of these videos for like super try-hard reasons to show off, you know, how good I am. And I just want people to have fun. And we're just smacking these guys around as they drop. This is definitely going to be a long video. I am all about the tomfoolery right now in this video. All the dilly-dallying. Watch that. Now, I like to listen to all the voice lines. You know, there's some people that play this game with music on in the background. Each their own. I think the music is. I've tried playing it with music. It's a little too distracting for me. I like to hear the sound cues for a lot of the enemies and stuff, and that kind of messes me up a little bit, having music on in the background. So I don't ever play with music. But it also lets me enjoy all the great voice lines all the time. And I got another monster. Now this time, I think I'm going to. I'm gonna try to back him into a corner here. And hopefully the bots can join in with me in doing a little bit of damage here. Dodge that attack. And he's doing specials. Get a twofer. And here comes the horde to mess things up.
There's always bloody more of them in there.
See if I can try to generate some temp HP here. It's nice having the Sigmar shield to help deal some damage to the spawn. But it looks like I'm just kind of kiting the spawn here while my bots kind of do most of the work. You know what? I'm going to try to get a cheeky heal off here. There we go. And I'm just going to keep kiting this spawn back while the bots do whatever it is that they're doing. In fact, if I kite him back far enough, the bots are going to teleport to me. Kind of freeing them up from whatever aggro is currently threatening them. Letting them kind of get some extra hits on the spawn to help me take it out a little faster. Let's not forget the lucky loot die.
Listen.
Another ale to top my stacks off. There's a bunch of ale over here. There's another leech.
Nefarious gas rat! Bombardier down! Taken down!
Now I'm going to check back here where the tome is.
Ammunition!
Because there's always a potion that usually spawns there. Yep. That potion up for me, thank you.
Dying? No! I will overcome these heretics! I will!
You're looking well, Saltzfire.
And I can definitely use a purple potion for the finale run. Where's that leech? Oh, we got him. Oh. I really do like how much stagger this build has. There's a lot of extra power with it that I'm running. And I mean, Great Hammer already has a ton of stagger, but pumping up the damage on these heavy cleave attacks is also pretty good in my opinion, with all the extra power that I have with the build.
This way! Across this bridge!
And naturally with the Bull of Oslin, having all of this extra attack speed to do all these cleave attacks, to keep enemies staggered, so that we can just constantly do more and more damage. Where is he? Oh. Good shot, Dwarf. Bot's carrying me again. Oh, and I'm finally getting to the finale here. It's been quite a slog. Oh, stop your screaming there, Mr. Marauder.
Come on down here.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, there's a bunch of healing over there, but whatever. It's too far back. I am ready to end this mission, I think. And let's quickly get down this door here before another horde spawns and I have to deal with that. And let's quickly start it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this speed potion, not to run to the end, which I totally could, but instead to run to this middle section right here. Yeah, this area right here. Because there are some Chaos Warriors that spawn right here. We gotta take them out. And naturally, there's a lot of enemies in this area that kind of group up, so we're just gonna burn everything here. And teach these rats and these forces of chaos that they made a big mistake. Big mistake coming to Bogenhofen. And yeah. It's always a good idea to kind of fight right there in that area in particular. Just because, like, anybody, if you do this mission with real people, anybody who's last is most likely going to be overwhelmed in that area in particular. And so basically, if you're just running to the end portal, you're you're kind of leaving your teammates behind in a way, because you know, whenever whoever's first to get into that area that triggers that wall breaking, you know, those Chaos Warriors are going to drop down on everybody behind you, so it can be prudent to kind of just hold up there and take all the enemies out. That is if you want to get to the end portal as a team, which, you know, I always do. But, you know, some people just like to run to the end portal. Yeah, that's fine too. Some people just want to win. You know me, I like to have decisive victories with everybody in the end portal. And there it is. That's a ton of damage from those Sigmar shields, man. Holy shit, that's crazy. That is so much damage for the bot. As always, if you had fun with me watching here, I appreciate you watching. And I will see you in the next video. GG.